Let us continue playing Atelier Rorona. When we last left off, we forgot to pick up bombs, and that made we basically wasted a bunch of days on our trip. But on the plus side, we've now pretty much solved a lot of what we had going on. Most of our quests are done, at least the number of quests we care about doing. We still have to make the secret bag, and we still have to finish gathering, which we will do, because we are going back to Novel Lake at the end of this one. We'll also be consuming a lot more airdrops and going into the underwater city. So, in order to do this, I think we need to set some things in motion. Let's start with you. You're synthesizing Tanvish, and we have no problems with that. Your synthesis level is actually lower than your gathering level. For some reason I thought that was going to balance. Maybe we'll have you gather instead. Okay, so now we can pick up rare things. Which, yeah, I mean, there's some useful stuff here, but we can probably afford to have him just do some proper synthesis for us, and I think Tanvish is a fair enough thing. It's reasonably expensive. We're going to need some good ones at some point soon, so we'll go with that. Let's just have a quick check, make sure there's nothing going on outside. We had plants, obviously, that we could potentially use. No, I have plants that I haven't bothered using. Ugh, okay. Waste of resources. We must buy more things. What I should probably do is actually go and upgrade the Fred seeds. And I might do that towards the end, but we won't do that now. We're really low on funds. We do, however, have more of these. 32. I don't really need to go overboard with this. I just want to get rid of some of them. Yeah, fine. So that will now allow me to buy one Fred seed, and hopefully these two will have both done their thing by the time they get there, and we can always pick up more. When we get back, we'll hopefully have enough money to actually buy multiple Fred seeds, and we'll use those. Well, we'll upgrade those once we get to that stage. For now, though, let's plant one of each.
Should I pull this one out?
Nope, we want to cultivate both of these. As I say, it's only 54, but it's got quality 3 and Rainbow Power, so there's some useful stuff there. Meanwhile, let's go to the front desk if there's any quests we can just auto do to get us a little bit of funding before we start. And then we're going to make sure we got some bombs. One Muffcot. It's only an 80 quality one, but I feel this is fine. Gia wants one of our airdrops. I can't afford that. You want dry metal, we can't do that. We can do this, because we've got quite a few of these. Comets with the condition attack. Silver type we can't make yet. Passionate Soup is kind of an automatic thing, so let's go and do that. And hey, we're up to 1,000, so I guess we could do some more Fred seed manipulation, even if we don't get ridiculous amounts of money in a moment. Where are we? One Passionate Soup. Front desk, and we'll get that set up and put in. And 5 vouchers. Okay, so with that done, let us head to the world map. No. Bombs! Okay. So what do we even have as bombs in the container right now? We have Fire M's, which are good. We have some A-quality bombs as well. We're going to take both. We're then going to take a cannon. We can take an ice bomb with us. We got some reasonably good ones. Let's go to Hagel and see if we can actually... What have we got stored that's any good? Because I do not want to get down there and realize our bomb's not good enough. Okay, so we have an 82. Actually, we can register a better ice bomb than that. Ice M, flowing magic. Yeah, we can register a better one than that. Okay, so we're going to take a bag bomb, even though I'm doubtful. And we're going to take the ice bomb as well. Okay, this is 1001. We have a basket full of things. There's more hit points. We're going to put that to the container. We're going to put that to container. Now, one thing you will notice is that this is enhancing and it is building up its charges again, which is one of the nice things about having these two items at all times. They're just reasonably useful regardless. And, you know, medium healing on a recharge is always a nice thing. Okay. To the world map, then. We are heading back to the lake. 28 days have passed. We are going to go to the lake. Old Capital Way, which takes us 1 day. And we are, in fact, running out of airdrops, but we've got these, so that should be fine. I don't know how many I'm going to need in the ancient city, though. Also, we apparently were able to harvest water from the bottom of the lake. This is clearly an achievement. Nope, he got us first, but that's fine. Be careful. And we are still doing a bit of regeneration work here, so let's just see how this goes. Alright, Trick didn't do a thing. Let's knock you out because we don't want to have to worry about that. You can deal with Fear. That's the one we're worried about. 1 hit point of damage is not really enough to bother us. We'll get you finished off. Rorona also doesn't have MP, so if there is a boss battle somewhere in here, we're going to have some problems. But it'll be fine. Alright, second encounter with a ghost, and unfortunately I've again missed my timing. We all going to attack before the Trick, so let's just make sure he's dead. +3, and a few more.
That was too easy.
Okay. We want a breakable looking rock here. We have so many options, but we're going to go with the bag bomb because it's the weakest. And it was fine. Okay. Let's hope we don't need multiples of them. In the meantime, 2 of these. Well, have a go at killing that one outright. Didn't. He did it the first time. Hasn't done it since. But it's fine. Got him covered. 2 tricks. 2 dead. And usage +1 pen look is quite nice. Alright. More worthless pebbles with lots of skill points. Okay. So, 1 day to get to the Lost City. Where we have a conversation. There will be lots of ghosts. They drowned, remember? Okay, we'll use the airdrop, and we want to still kind of rush. We've got tons of time. Oh, that's something we wanted. Also, demon.
This is my chance.
That's not the one that's going to attack second, as I don't think we can kill the first one outright. They're not doing that much damage to us, though, so they're not ridiculously tough, just tough. Yeah, we'll prevent that one from attacking us. Take our beats. Ow, okay, we'll take our beats, apparently. Okay, these things are tough. I want to make sure I kill them.
What should I do?
And we're going to keep you because it's easy to heal one person. In fact, that was sleep breath. Didn't apply. And suddenly we got a lot of hit points to heal up. And that one surprised us as well. Okay, so I think we might have to use some healing stuffs here. Or just be very careful with our combats. So, attack there. Okay. No, you won't fall yet. You should be fine here. Okay, that was perfect combat. Good amount of experience points, some gold, and we heal a few hit points. Unknown rock. More chain explosion stuff. Another bop on the head. Okay, this is a much better situation for us to be in here because we can make sure this thing dies. You're not gonna fall yet. Deal with you. And we have 2 attacks on you before you get a react. And a further 3 hit points restored for Sturk. Ooh, and some 84 Ambler. Irelamber, indeed. We are going to take this. Really nice. We get an ingredient seed. It's only 60. It's not actually that great, but, you know. We got better ones. But it's still not a bad item for us to just have. Okay, this combat's massively slanted in our favor, so we're going to take advantage. Yeah, the first combat with 4 of them was a little rough, but just dealing with them like this, no problems. And we'll just regenerate the hit points. Basically a free combat. And helpfully, Itsuki is leveling up quite nicely. More star pieces again. I'm kind of wishing I'd taken a tonic, actually. So we're going to regret on the star. We're going to regret the star piece loss at some point. Okay, so another day passed. Okay, thankfully these are only 1 days, and as long as they are, we might get through this. We're running out of airdrops. We have 5 of them left. What is here? Ooh. I think that's what we needed for the silver site. So we got the... I'm sure that's the item we need for the upgrade to our weapons now. Also, this place does not appear, at first glance, to have any enemies. Undoubtedly there'll be a boss here at some stage, but we'll worry about that later. Some high quality sand as well. That's something we're kind of keen on. I have tons of time to just make sure I've got everything, so it appears that that's it for here. And then we go through the door, I believe. Yep. Okay, through the door. Another day has passed. And another day to go here. Okay, so this is quite nice in a few ways because obviously we really didn't want to use up all of our days down here. We also only have this many airdrops and we are up against whales. What do I have to heal? I can heal in combat. And we might have to heal in combat. But what are we actually getting down here? We are getting more unknown rocks and more of those. Okay. Fine. And what's over here? If in fact there is anything over here. There is this. More star pieces. Yes, we got some nice stuff out of this one. But now we're going to be jumped on by fish.
Here they come.
Just the one fish though. And we get multiple steps in this. I'm actually going to use one of the heals up here. I want to make sure Sturk is fine. She's going to massively regenerate hit points, 15. And actually crit to kill. I wish he hadn't critted, actually. We having the combat last a little longer might have been advantageous for us. And high quality mermaid tears. Got the best quality mermaid tears. You fight whales. Okay, this is a little tricky. So, I'm going to use another one of these. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to use... only normal range we got here, but it's not going to affect multiple opponents unless I do that. Oh, a cannon, of course. Alright, I want to try and kill this thing, so we're going to go with it. Bag bomb. Assist and kill. Okay, that's what I kind of wanted. I'm less keen on this, but we'll see. The threat is probably you next, so, or at least in terms of what we can deal with before they have a go at us. And now you're out of MP, which is a problem, but only because of our healing. We haven't seen the whale do anything, and we know the gargoyle's got a reasonable attack, so we're going to focus on it. Great Quake. Protect Rorona. And yourself. Alright, that wasn't too bad, actually. That was a good amount of damage, but not ridiculous, so... Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Good number of experience points. Rorona levels up to 36. That's a good haul. 96 Isle Amber. What is over here, then? We have a question mark. Which we will take, and we get a prison coral. 60 quality prison corals not to be sniffed at. And also, I noticed there's stairs here. What is here? Oh, some original gems. We haven't had any good original gems in some time. So finding those is quite interesting. Meanwhile, along here... not finding anything except for another set of stairs. We found our first fish! Actually, I'm sure we've had fish before, but, you know. Fish! And there's certainly going to be a boss there at some stage. Obviously not now, but at some point there will be a boss there. Okay, this is everything explored of the Lost City. What do we get for getting to the end of a Lost City? Other than running out of airdrops, we get one of these. Also, I'm noting that one at the back is slightly different. Okay. Well, we're fighting you, then we're fighting you, and then we're seeing what's at the end. Alright, he's on his own. Bish. Bash. Bosh.
No problem at all.
And Sturk is now level 35 and has learned Breathe Thunder. I didn't check what those skills did. Bear with. Oh, we got some time. We gained the mysterious recipe. Deadly applies to all enemies. And Breathe Thunder. So, I think this is their ultimate attack. I might be wrong because we've had other things as well. That's kind of similar. But we'll see. Meanwhile, what are the items? We have... again, a good variety of things. We know there's a chest, so we're going to save that. We're going to save till last and see what's in the chest. Meanwhile, tigerfish. How tough is the tigerfish? Tigerfish is tough.
You're done.
Fatal strike then. Not enough to kill. Attack only did 1, but then tail bash did 50. Okay. So just beefy, not really that worrisome for us. High quality mermaid tier though. We're not going to object to that. Look, let us have the chest or let us bop you.
Alright,
Those are your two options. There are no other options. Okay, so the trick doesn't activate for a little bit, and we can use Itsuki and Sturk to go and kill those. Wasn't necessarily going to be that neat about it. We just know that Sturk... Actually, now Sturk's level up a little bit. He won't miss, will he? His damage range is probably increased. So what is in... We found the Necronomicon. Oh, this game suddenly took a twist. Prepare for Cthulhian Nightmares. I'll grab all that. We've filled up our 100 item slot, but I want to see what still spawns in the chest after this point. So let's sort by price, and let's have a look at all these worthless pebbles. It probably is worth keeping a few of these, but we're not keeping those. And then we're going to go back here again, I think. Remaining treasure. So yeah, I'm interested in what's actually here. So... And we do have airdrops. I'm not going to necessarily go mad. I want to save a couple in case we want to come back at some stage. But I want to know at least what the item is before we end this. If it turns out to be a really good item, a high quality metal like some of them have been previously, or something particularly rare, something that actually would be extremely useful for us, then we might be coming back here a couple of times right now. I'm going to dump the water actually, because I realised we got that. And again, we'll go and do the chest first, then we'll pick up whatever remains of the bits. Okay. We'll just attack Tigerfish, because while we know he's reasonably tough...
Are they going after me?
Actually, it's fine. You can bash Rorona. Rorona has better healing than anybody here, so... Stay back up to 80.
Looks like we've won.
And then we might put Leonella back in the party, because I do prefer Leonella in the party, in all honesty. Come on. Let us bash you on the head, or give me the chest. Item is full, of course. Alright, fine. We can't really kill tricks, so let's just kill fear. Alright, do your thing. Yep, Sturk now one-shots those. So they are not a threat to us. I'm surprised the water's so expensive. Actually, we don't have that much water, do we? No, we don't. Rock, rock. And then we're going to discard one of the sardines, because they're actually not that good. So what is our mystery item here? Oh, well, that's kind of rubbish. Oh well. I mean, it's still probably worth holding on to one, but that's kind of rubbish. Okay, so let's go by this and see. So what's the lowest quality one we got here? 65, 63 I saw there. 61, but that was a lightning plus. That had a good trait on it. Also, the time does go while we're in this thing, so it's not the wisest thing of me to just go and just stay here, I suppose. Okay. I'd say it's not the wisest, but, you know, we're just clearing up items. Let's grab that and that. Get rid of a 63 and whichever one. Actually, we'll get rid of some salt, because I don't think we need... I don't think the salt's that important. I'll be proven wrong, but I don't think it's that important. And yeah, I'm only really interested in that, and maybe I'll grab the 50. $42, $44. Condense is quite a useful ability actually, but we'll we will then head to another area. We will go to the world map. So we can now just travel straight to the Lost City from now on. I think we're going to go to the catacombs, get whatever the thing is for coming to here with Itsuki. We'll do Traveler's Way another time, but I'm just looking here. What can we do for one day that would be useful? Kill another boss monster? Yeah, why not? We'll kill another boss monster before we go. This is where I find I've stretched myself one too many, and this is where we fail. Still.
Man, I didn't know we were coming here.
Oops, sorry. I guess we won't find any food materials here.
Yeah, the only thing we might find here is
More mushrooms.
this.
A mushroom?
Doesn't look poisonous. Go on, take it.
You don't like mushrooms, right?
Nope, they don't taste good. They're just some fungusy thing.
That doesn't sound very appropriate coming from a chef.
Oh, please, there are other things that taste better. Mushrooms aren't the only ingredients out there.
I think mushrooms are pretty good.
So receive a mystery mushroom. A crop is ready to harvest. So we will pick up mystery mushrooms because actually these are reasonably okay. But I'm not interested in doing that. I suppose we could also fight these and get some more money, but... Actually, let's get rid of the bag bomb since we don't really need that. Now I've got to think of things. That's the boss monster there, I think. So... I suppose the other side of the coin is that I really don't need to go and do this now. I could actually just head back, but we gotta fight the boss monster again.
Yeah! This is my chance.
Okay. So no mana, limited abilities, but we have some stuff. And first of the stuff is going to be this.
Take this.
Ice Bomb.
Here I go.
Which did a ridiculous amount of damage.
Not bad. Not bad.
Also, I might have underestimated my ability to fight this at the moment.
I can't fall yet.
So you are out of hit points, really. And I suppose this means what we are doing then is we are going to use the Ice Bomb again,
Here, take this.
plus another charge, and we're going to hope that Sturk survives.
Here I go.
Ow! Damn, that hurt.
That actually works out reasonably well, considering. Alright, we got this thing dead. This isn't even worth that much experience, is it? Oh, it's not dead. Sturk, sacrifice yourself. Survives on 1.
And that's that.
Okay, 300 experience points. That was not worth it. Did, however, get a couple of good items for doing that, but that's not worth it in the slightest. Get rid of the unknown rock, and let's get rid of... the other sardine for some reason. I've got a feeling we don't have that many of them. Alright, I'm just going to travel back to the workshop from here. So that puts us back with 16 days to go. And now we read the Necronomicon! Well, this Let's Play is now doomed. We've read the Necronomicon. You know what that means? Are you aware of what that means? I don't think you are. You almost certainly aren't. Okay, let's grab the 2 items. Let's harvest our crops from outside, see what we get.
What should
Harvest some more good stuff, and not gonna plant the other one, though we are gonna probably grab that in a moment. 2 container,
Does this look right?
and we'll grab a couple more ingredient seeds or thread seeds to go and work on that. Probably will be ingredient seeds, and we'll go and do the upgrades next time. Okay, So 16 days to go. How are you doing on your thing? You made 3. I want you to gather in the catacombs, but only if you can get... No, you don't appear to be able to do that. You can, however, grab from here, and this actually might be a reasonable thing for us to do. Alright, let's have you go here, and you are only going to grab things of quality. And we'll see what you do. He's level 5 gatherer. We'll see what he can pick up in a few days. Right, with that done, and 16 days left to go, I think we're going to rest for a day, because we definitely need to do that. Rest for a day, pick up our 2 ingredients from here. Some good meat, and some reasonable milk. Then we're going to save, and I'm going to call that a video for now. Next time, we're going to end... Probably going to end this assignment. We might have a look at some other things that we can build. We might go into the Silverite and see what we can do with our new ingredients that we picked up. Because I'm next to certain we can now do this. If we go to... Synthesis and drop right down here. Ooh, okay. So this basically means if we get ourselves knocked out, we just immediately return to the workshop. It might even allow us to just get back to town and basically buy back all the time we spend. This takes a day. Yeah, I was going to end the video. We're going to make this first.
What should I make?
But yeah, to check what I was actually checking. Oh, we don't have that yet. Okay. Then I have no idea what we're using that for. No idea. Okay. We're still going to make one of these, though. And since it doesn't appear to matter what we use, we're just going to go with something with usage +1 will be quite nice. I'm not even sure we need usage +1, but I want to make sure if we got... Yeah, usage +2. If there's a usage +1 here as well... No, okay, that's fine. I don't know if, you know, it was worth having a look.
What traits do I want?
So we have the workshop wings. That's going into the basket. Items that can be used on the world map. Only has one use anyway. Okay, fine. So we have a one-shot get back to the world map. This actually, if we can store that anywhere, we're going to. But again, I've already kind of ended the video once, so we're going to end the video again, and this time we're actually going to mean it. So, until next time, folks.